Hello everyone, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. We have been working on this area, which is what? It is bricky. That's what it's called, bricky. We also have a new tutorial. We could learn the mechanic. Let's learn the mechanic. It's always fun. Loopy. There cannot be a point where exactly 3 borders meet. Oh my gosh, what are you saying? That's disgusting. Exactly 3, so it can be a cross. That is disgusting. But okay, so then this has to be like this. And that has to be like that. And that has to be like that. And that has to be like, it's all going to be ones, isn't it? Yeah. Whoa, I'm going to do a few more of these actually, because it's weird. There can't be a point where exactly 3 borders meet. And this is fully constrained, so I don't believe you. Huh? How? Well, okay, so hold on. So this would be 3 borders meeting if an edge came up here. So wait, so this has to loop all the way around. Oh. Yes, okay. Whoa, that's so weird. That's so weird. This rule can also be stated borders can never make a T-shape, yes, of course. So that's true. So, okay, so this is actually strange because it's very, like, all the edges have to be joined. And that's an edge too. But that has to be there. Oh. Oh no. Right, because that's not actually an edge because there's already 3 things there. Yes. So this. Whoa, that's so weird. But any actual edges have to be joined. Right? Right? And that has to be a plus. That has to be different. This can't go here, so this has to be different. That can't be 3, so that has to be different. Oh, it's so odd. It's such a weird rule. Actual edges, actual edges. Actual edge, actual edge. That's a 3, so it has to be a 4. I'm glad that I found like a nice way of thinking about it earlier on, but still, this is going to be so hard to do. That is like that. That doesn't go upwards, so I must stop there. So you're done. This has to go. It could just stop there. If it didn't stop there, what would the problem be? I would make a 3 here, so it can't stop there. Right, because that's now like an actual edge, and that's like now an actual edge. Okay. Get new actual edges. Actual edges all the way around. I hope that's true. And now you're an actual edge. Ah, I did not mean to do that. And you're an actual edge. No, you're not, apparently. You are an actual edge though, because there's a thing there. Well, unless, no, that could go in, of course. Yes, there's no border there. That can go in. That's the thing. And it will go in, right? There is a border there, so that is an actual edge. That stops there. That can't go up that way, so that has to be there. So that's an actual edge. This is not, that goes there. Yeah, okay. Oh, what a strange rule. What a strange rule. These are all actual edges. We have to loop this. This can't go here, so that is like that. So this is an actual edge. This can't go here, so this is an actual edge. Such a weird way of thinking about it, but I guess it works. This can't go here. What's that mean? that doesn't mean a whole lot. This can't go in there. It could go there and that could be a single. But then if that went in there and that were a single, we'd have a 3 here unless we extended this out as well, which we could. Yeah, this is going to extend out on one side at least, right? Unless, hold on, could we just do 2 and 2? Well, sorry, 4 and 2. What would be the problem with that? Right, okay, so actually, here we go. This only has one other thing that could be an edge. It can't be, so that has to go down. Okay, then that is a 3, so it has to be that. There we go. What a weird mechanic. I don't mind doing a few more, I guess. Let's do a few more. So you have to be like that, you have to be like that. I mean, there's no point putting you in yet. Right. What now? Area number loopy. This only has one way it could go and it can't, so that's like that, okay. This has to stick out. This is really hard to think about. This can't be an edge now. So we have to, so there's 2 things to look for. It's like real edges. And then pairs of edges that only have one other direction they could go. So that has to go that way. Like pairs of edges that only have one direction they can go. So that has to go that way. Pairs of edges that only have one direction, so that has to go that way. Okay. Pairs of edges that only have one direction to go, so that has to go that way. This needs one more. It's not here. It's either this one or this one. If it's this one, then that becomes an edge and that becomes a 3, so it's not you, it's you. So then that has to stick out, so you're a 1. This could be a 1. Couldn't it? This needs 2 more. Can't go there though. This is obviously going to be its own thing. If this were a 1, that would have to be like that. That would have to be a 1. Gosh, this is hard to think about. I guess, do we have any real edges? We have got real edges down here. That can't stick out, so yeah, real edge. Okay, real edge. Don't forget the real edges. This only has one way to go, so it can't go that way. You still need 2 more. Could be there and there, or there and there. In either case, that is part of it. That has to go that way, because now we've got 2 edges with only one way to go. So you are the 6. Done. And we're done. Neat. Whoa. Okay. Real edges. Real edges. Real edges, real edges. Not sure exactly why I'm calling them real edges. It probably made sense at some point. Real edge. Can you hear that pigeon sitting on my chimney? This is 3, so that has to be that. So you must do that. Oh, this is such a weird mechanic. This has only one way to go, so that has to be that 3. This is a 3, so it has to be a 4. It can't go that way. Oh, it doesn't have to go anyway. Oh, it's so hard to think about. Oh, that has to be a cross. That's a real edge. Real edge done. This is a 2 edges that only have one way to go, so it has to go that way. This is 2, it could be a cross or it could not be a cross. If it's either a cross or it's not, or it's just what it is right now, but then those two would join. So it has to be a cross, because then the 6 would be too big. Okay. This is kind of terrifying. This is a real edge. We can put that in. I guess this is a real edge now, because this cannot possibly... this could come across here. That would be fine, I think. This is a real edge. Yes, real edge. Okay. We know that can't go that way. This is 1. Can we do a similar thing with you? Yeah, you're either a cross or you're not a cross. You're just what you are. If you're what you are, then these join, it's too big, so you're a cross. Okay. Okay. Got 3 here, so this has to go that way. Okay. Didn't notice that for a long time. This doesn't necessarily have to get any bigger. There's got to be something with you. Like, is there some problem with you going a certain direction? I don't think so. If you went that way, there'd be a thing here. Oh yes, there would be an issue with that. Because there'd be an edge here, and an edge here. That'd make it 3. So you don't go that way. Okay. Is there a similar problem this way? Go that way, edge here, edge here. Yes, there is. So you go straight up. Okay. That makes this a real edge? In fact, it makes all this a real edge. Because we can't have the thing going out that way. Yes. Same here, actually, like that. So you're a 2. If this stops here, well, that would have to be a cross, but in theory, that's fine. Is this necessarily a 2? Well, that's a real edge, isn't it? Yes, that's a 2 as well. Then we've got 3, so that's to stop there. That's to be a cross. This is tricky. This can't be a single. This is a real edge. Here we go. If this did stop here, this would all be real edge, but that's fine. This could go up further as well. No, it can't go up further. Because if it did, this would be a 3 border. So you stop as well. This makes this a real edge. Apparently it's not a real edge. Oh, sorry. Wait, what? Yes, it's not a real edge because it's got borders on the other side. That's what real edge means. Has to be a real edge. No borders on the other side. That's not like a very good way of remembering it, but whatever. I'm sticking with it. So, in fact, these have to be 4s. Yep. Right. Well, so this has to come out this way. So that has to be a single. It can't go that way. So it has to go this way. You're a 5 right now. You can't join this, so you're done. If you go... If this is a single, then that's a 3, so it's not, so you're done. So then here, there's a 3 there, so that has to be cut off like that, so you're done. Whoa. Let's maybe give that a break for a bit, although, like, I'll forget that rule. Real edges and the 2s that only have one way to go. Look at that thing that's falling over there. I guess we'll do it to save it from falling. Is that how that works? Area number, non-boxy, bricky. Non-boxy, bricky. Non-boxy, bricky. Sure. Can any of these actually reach each other? No. Okay. Non-boxy, bricky. So these have to be... Wait, what? Oh, this is bricky. I moved area. Ah! It's the opposite. This is no crosses. Okay, so this has to be like this. Has to be like this. Has to be like this. Some of these might join. Swapping rules is the most complicated thing in this game. Okay, if that's the case, then... Oh no, switching between these two is the worst choice. Why did I do that? So non-boxy also means we can't have ones and twos, so you at least go to there, and so you can't go up, so you're this. So this 4 has to attach to this. There's nowhere else to go. But it has to be non-boxy, so we need to stick it out in some direction. This 3 can't... No, it could join this, that would be fine. Oh no, it can't join that because it would be boxy. So 3 like that. So this like this, I think. We can't have a 1 or a 2. We can have a 3. We could make it even further. Bricky non-boxy. What does any of this mean? Bricky non-boxy. If that joins to that, it can't go up further. That's fine. Oh, this is actually... I'm going to change to a different area after this puzzle because I don't think I can think about this after having just done the other stuff I was doing. This has to continue. And it obviously isn't going to go up to here. Well, yeah, it's not going to go up to there. It could go up to here. But, and this can't be a 1, so it has to be like that. Yes. That could stop like that. Could stop like that, or it could keep going. Bricky non-boxy. What the heck does bricky mean? No crosses. That's really hard to flip between. Well, this has to at least go like that. It could go to the side, in which case those would join, or it could not. Wait. Okay, so because of that, this can't be by itself, because then this has to go up and turn that way, but then it'd be going around the border, so it's that. And so it doesn't go there, and so that has to go that way. This may or may not continue upwards. We need to get a 3, 4, and a 5 up here. Well, the 3 can only fit like this now. Okay. The 4 can only fit like... Oh, no, it could be 2. Well... No, it's like this and like that. Yes. Yeah, different area. Sorry, I cannot do those after having done those. I can't remember what the rule was here. It's this 1 to remind ourselves. Oh, yeah, you. So this... Kind of tricky rule. This is true. I guess on the 4s we can just put the borders in or whatever. Oh, and shape bank, okay. Shape bank. So one of these has to go up, and one of them has to not go upwards. Wait, if it's shape bank, then that's done. Okay. So this needs 2 regions, so it has to be that. Yep, done. Okay. Just getting back into it. So 4, not what I was doing, but sure. 4 with a shape bank. So you and you. So these have to be joined. Oh, sorry, they have to be separate. So it'll be like that. You have to at least go to there. You're gonna have to come out. You're gonna have to come out and go that way. Go that way. This is going to have to be one thing, so either that way or that way. You're going to have to go that way. I can probably figure out which one it is. This needs 3 around it. This needs 2 around it. So it's going to have to be 2 pairs. So this can't go in as 1. So let's just go here, I think. I hope. This needs 3 around it. So there's going to be a 2. Ooh, there's going to be a 2. And then that, and then that, and then that. Okay. Let's do this one down here. 1. You've got 2, so that has to be separate. You've got 2, you've already got 2, so that has to be like that. It's just watchtower here. This needs 3, so that has to be like this. This has got 2 already, so like that. This needs 3, so like that. This got 2 already, so like that. This needs another one, so like that. This got 2 already, so like that. This needs 3. This got 2 already. This needs 3, like that. This needs 2, done. Whew. 1, 1, 2, 2. You need 2, so that has to be separate. You need 2, so these have to be together. 1 here. These may be joined. This needs 2. This needs 2. So these are joined. Done. Three. Okay. 1. Oh, and shape bank. Interesting. Interessant. 4. Oh, the colours are going to throw me off here for sure. You're a 1 as well. Oh, so you have to be part of that thing in some way or another. Okay. But not here and here. There's still like plenty of ways. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, it can't be here and here anyway. It's not that shape. Like this is an option. What are the options? It's this, which can't be. So there's only 2 options, I think. That and that. Yeah, the other 2 options don't work. So that and that probably can help me. Because if it's that, then what? I don't know. That seems fine to me. Or if it's that. Oh, if it's that, then that's by itself, which it can't be. So it has to be this. Right? I think so. You see 3 around it. That means you are done? Not necessarily. You might come down here. But then it doesn't leave enough space down here. So you are done. Yes. So then, in fact, yeah, that has to be like that. In fact, I could have done that earlier. This is going to be a bunch of these because this isn't going to fit down here at all. So figure out how they fit like this. This could be that shape. Okay, you need to continue. Well, yeah, stop complaining right now. And you need to continue. So that is you. Done. You are going that way. I guess you're not becoming a U. No way. No way. So you're done. This is probably that. In fact, it is definitely that. Because it wouldn't fit any of the shapes in there. This needs to join that. And apparently the rest of this is resolvable. Really? Oh yeah. Cool. Cool. What's this? Wait, where the heck are you? Oh, there. It's a 4. Should we see what a 4 is like? Let's see what a 4 is like. 14, 14, 43. Is it possible these 14s are joining? Well, if they're not joining, that's 28. There would only be 8 left, and the others wouldn't fit in. So they are joining. Okay. 14s are joining. They got to snake through. Now, there's going to be something about how snaking can work in here, right? Because if we've got to snake through, we've got to go around 2s. Because if you're turning a corner, you can only turn a corner around a 2. Yeah, okay. So the 2s here are for corner turning. Sure. What's the distance from you to the U? 1, 2. Why am I doing it like that? It's going to take forever. 1, 2. I'll just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there are 4 extras on top of you. But we are absolutely turning at those. But we could be turning outside of here and then going in, then turning. It doesn't mean we turn there, but we can't turn around the 3. And we've got to turn twice in this thing, so we're turning around the 2s, because the rest are all 3s. Yes, we are turning around the 2s. So, specifically, we are doing this and this. I'm pretty sure that's 100%. That means 1, well, not necessarily 1. Sorry. That means this. And this. And this. I think that's right. And then this 3 also needs 3. You need 3. You got your own thing as well. 2 is done. 2 over here is done. This needs these. This needs 1 more. Okay. Okay, so this comes out this way and that way. So it's going to join them. So that is currently 10, right? Yeah. So this is like this. This is a cool puzzle. I like it. It may go this way. It may not go this way. You are like this. So best you can get 2 here. And it's going to be the same over this side. Oh yeah, cool puzzle. Very cool puzzle. Yeah, yeah. So you're like that, and that's your 14 done. Nice. Very nice. This has got... Well, so one of these needs to go out and become a 3. We'll figure that out in a second, actually. This is a 3. So this is the border, this is the border. In fact, we can just do this. You're a 1. If this 3 goes this way, then I guess this 2 has to go down, which is fine. If the 2 goes to the left, what happens? Then this is separate. That's fine as well. Okay, this could be a nicer thing to do. Oh, 3 done here. So you go this way. This could come out into here, or this could come down. This is hard to visualize. So these could go either way. If this comes to here, then the 4, I guess, is like that, but it can't because this needs 3. So I think it's that. Uh-oh. Okay, I made a mistake. If it's a 4, like that, that's bad. It can't also come before like this. So you must be joining this. Oh, well, so at least the 4 is part of that, which means this. Yeah, just don't jump too far ahead, I guess, is the key thing. So the 4 goes to there. So then this has to be single. Oh, but 2 of these could join. Those 2 join. There we go. That's what it was. So I was on the right track. I just didn't realize that I could still join 2. And then over here, if you don't join this, then we have a 3. So you join this. But then I don't think I'll be able to get 3 regions around this. So I think it's this. Oh, no. I'm just doing things backwards. Hold on. If you don't join this, that 3's done. So these join. But then we'd have to stick out 1 here. Right. The point is that this 3 cannot just loop around this. It has to go out that way. So you are joined. Yes. You don't go down, so you're a 3 like that. So this is a 1 like that. Well, at least this. This needs 3 around it, so 1 of these needs to extend out, so this is by itself. So you're done, so it's that. Whew. Holy moly. Wait, which area are we doing right now? Where am I? Oh, it's this area, right? Was I looking down at a weird thing? Oh, it was. It's like that one, wasn't it? Let's do one last simpler one. Is there a 2 somewhere? There's 3s. Oh, wait, is this a different mechanic or the same mechanic? 1. Precision and watchtower. I guess it's combining mechanics in a certain way. Well, so that's a 4 done. So these have to be the same. These have to be different. Not what I was trying to do. So these have to be the same. There has to be precision 4, so that, I guess. And that, I guess. And that, I guess. And we're done. Hooray. We'll leave it there. Whew. Did we? Yeah, we did learn this mechanic. Will we leave it there? Let's do this again. Oh, difference. Difference of 2. I feel like there would be an issue if that were 5. Is it like too many if that's 5? Oh, in fact, it can't be 5 because... No, it can be 5. It has to be 5, in fact. So if this were down to 1, then the difference there would be wrong. So this is a 5. Okay. Done. Yay! Okay, we'll leave it there. We're doing this area one puzzle at a time each time we come to it. Maybe we'll do some of this area next time. Yeah, okay, we'll save that for then. Okay, see you next time, and we'll do some of this. Goodbye.